this is Seagrove, and we're here with Evan Campbell, who is a local player, one of the first people I ever played against. He taught me a lot, actually, and he has been having sort of a breakout season time, and he's going to talk to us a bit about that. But first, you had a recent good finish. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, here recently at Greensboro Regionals, I ended up getting 11th place with a Picaron.
Okay, cool. And then, so you have 11th with Pika Rom. I have your list over here. It's a pretty, I would say it's overall, it's kind of like a normal Pika Rom list. What was special? You had a few special cards in here. What were those, and why did you choose to play them?
So the Skyfield, for me, for Picaron, I had the explosive turn one with that, and Skyfield just lets you utilize that when you play down as many copies of Chain EX as you possibly want turn one.
Okay.
All you had weekend really was wild with that. Your opponent starts it. Skyfield's kind of useless for the turn one.
Yeah. I have a little trouble hearing you, so can you try and make sure you're speaking up?
Yeah.
Cool. And then you had Oricorio, obviously. What was the Lugia? Was that common in these decks?
The Lugia was not a common tech for the weekend. It was mainly for the Trevenant decks that been playing Pyroar at Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
So we done that to use the GX move and get rid of the Pyroar.
Okay, permanently. Cool.
You don't have to have a recurring problem. I, however, used it 2 times for the GX move over the weekend.
Okay.
One to banish or send to loss on a low and execute.
Okay.
And another was to send a Wailord Magikarp tag team
Nice.
to the loss energy as well. So that way they had no more damage out for the entire game.
Okay, cool. And then this, like we said earlier, this season has been pretty good to you, as the last one had too. I feel like last season was really your breakout season, and then this season you've done pretty well as well. But talk to us about how that growth came about. What do you think changed that made you into a better player, more successful player?
So, funny as it may be, I've had actual less testing games between last year and this year. What I've been doing differently has been to basically I come home from work and do test hands. I make sure I hit about 80% of the hands I want to see by turn 2 with the deck. If not, I usually just write it off.
Okay, so it's more of a checking for consistency thing.
Yes, it's check for consistency.
Okay. Is there any other big changes you feel like you've made? Like you've been dominating at cups as well. Obviously consistency is a big factor there. Are there any other changes that you feel like you've made that have led to that?
Just the mainly consistency.
Okay.
That, that.
And you're going for top 16 this quarter, is my understanding.
Yes.
Okay. What led to that decision, and what do you need to do to make that happen?
After the breakout in Greensboro, currently I'm 12th overall, or 12th for the quarter stipend.
Okay.
So after that, a decent performance in Daytona and Denver as well should be able to get me there.
Okay. Is OCIC in this quarter?
No, it's
Okay.
not Denver.
So was that I'm sorry, EU IC. Is that in this quarter?
Yes, it is. I'm not.
You're not going. You're just trying to kill it locally, or locally, Denver and stateside, I guess.
Definitely.
Okay, and what? Do you already have cup wins, or?
I have a cup first and a cup second for this
Okay.
quarter.
Are you still trying to get another first?
Yes, and due to the challenge stipends being cut off or the quarters overlapping, I actually have to get more challenge finishes now.
Okay, that would be like during the EUIC weekend. You have to get challenges, basically.
No, the ones I had before that counted towards my invite don't count, so I have to go back and replace those. It's really annoying.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, because they would have gone for last quarter's tops. Okay, that's funny. All right, and then so what sort of placements are you looking for at Denver and what's the other one?
Daytona?
Daytona. Thank you.
Probably top 32 or higher at both.
Okay.
Top 13 that both should be comfortable.
Okay. Awesome. Well, good luck with that. Thanks for talking to us about your list. Is there anything else you want to add about like your growth as a player, some advice, or like your thoughts on the season?
So I've kind of changed groups. I bounce ideas around between last year to this year. That's helped out a lot too. Just finding a better group to bounce ideas with.
Okay.
Just I try and stay away from. In the past, I've always had players that were a little negative about certain deck decisions, something like that. Instead of that, try and find somebody who's willing to take chances and make better lists that way. You know.
Yeah. All right. Very cool. Thanks for the advice and good luck.
Thank you.
Shout out to my patrons, Caleb Vance, Dan Nelson, Pokestats. Thank you guys so much. And Alex Haney and Daniel. Appreciate it a lot. Steve, Enrico, Jess Swinson, Stefan Ivanov, Cecil, Gabe, Will, and Brian. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, supporting me, and helping me continue to produce content, which I believe is beneficial for people who are watching. Thanks again. Peace out.